Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Processing Mihika. Wow, my voice was like kind of creepy there, and also the lighting's giving a little bit Halloween, but we're nowhere near Halloween, you guys. Wake up. Nowhere near Halloween. Everything's gone. Good times are out the window, okay? We're stuck in a time where it's freaking cold, and also it's gonna get freaking hot in a few months or even a few days. You don't. Who here? Who amongst you people likes summer? Cause please go. Leave. Right now. No, I'm kidding. Some of my best friends love the summer. I can't believe I'm friends with people who love summertime. What is wrong with you, bro? My birthday is during the winter. You should love winter time. Winter is the only time you should love. Okay? Not the summer. What are you gonna do in the summer? Sweating all the time, trying to look for a cool place, trying to find an air conditioned room. Bullshit. All of that bullshit. Okay? Live in the cold. Wear layers of clothing. Wear fat ass jackets. Have fun. Wear earmuffs. Wear mufflers. Get decked up on clothing. And then get yourself a hot coffee and like chill inside a blanket. Oh my god, girl, there's so much to do during winter time. Except for going out. And since I'm a couch potato, I'm not really planning on going out anyway. So, like it's all good in the winter time. I know a lot of people can come out and argue and be like, no, summer, you can go have pool parties and blah, blah. I just told you I'm a homo. I'm a what? I'm a homebody. I love being at home. I'm a couch potato. And I also look like one today. So it's kind of perfect, Like I just love being at home. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Summertime is shit. But I do love spring, fall, and winter. Why did this topic start in the first place? I don't know. I really don't know, Like I don't know where this cuz this doesn't process until we get on camera, okay? This just is in my head. We're just waiting for the moment to gather all of you here and then spill almost word vomit on here. Okay? So if you've signed up and subscribed, you have signed up exactly for this. Okay? So don't be surprised. I don't know where I'm getting this like burst of accents from. Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna pop out of British as well. Or like something that's like gonna be a disgusting smoothie of Australian, British, and American all together. I don't know. I'm full of surprises, you guys. Also, haven't had my coffee yet. I don't know where this burst of energy is coming from. Like, this is so like random. I love it. Okay, okay. We gotta chill. I gotta. Woo. Okay. How have you guys been? It's been 3 days since I haven't filmed, so that's why maybe like this is happening to me. Like I'm kind of like going out of control. I have no control over my words, my mouth, my thoughts, anything. But it's been 3 days. So how have you guys been? Like, did you guys miss me? You guys miss me at all? You didn't? Don't lie. You did. You missed me. You're like, where is she? We haven't processed today. I know you. I love you too, okay? I know you love me and I love you. I guess. Anyways, I'm being too dramatic and cinematic today. I need to. I need to chill. Okay. So, what's been going on? Over the 3 days that I have been rotting in my bed and doing my usual routine, yes, I have a routine. Yes, I have a life. Okay. Yes, I do rot on my bed, but other times I'm also living a life. Okay. So you need to like chill. Okay. While I was rotting in my bed, I came across a TikTok. And at first, I was freaking terrified because, oh my God, did you guys hear about the anglerfish, also known as the black devil fish, that rose up to the surface in the ocean? Of course, in the ocean. Um, and basically, it was found in Spain, Tenerife, the island of Tenerife. It was found in Spain, Tenerife, right? And Okay, so first of all, let me just explain. Yeah. Okay, so I have my notes here. Give me a sec. So a few days ago, these swimmers, or a few days ago, they found a anglerfish, a fish that typically lives under in the dark side of the ocean. No sunlight touches that part of the ocean, okay? It's that deep. And usually, okay, so let me give you an image, okay? So this is the same fish that we see in Finding Nemo, the one with the tube light hanging from the top of their head. That light is used to attract prey so they can eat it. So when you think about it, right, in my head, I'm thinking that's a giant fish. And I was terrified of that fish because I used to consume that movie like it was food. Every night, every damn night during dinner, Finding Nemo, Ratatouille, Cars, and whatnot. What? I think Stuart Little. Oh my god. I used to read these movies. And not in English, in Hindi. I don't know. I think Ratatouille was still in English because I don't remember. Stuart Little was completely in Hindi. Cars was also in English. And Finding Nemo was also in English. Yeah. So only Stuart Little I have consumed that film multiple times in Hindi. First, second, and third. Yeah. Bet you didn't know there was a third version of it. It's animated and it's bad. Do not watch that, okay? But yeah, basically, in my head, after watching Finding Nemo, I was terrified of that fish, right? It's so hideous looking, giant, giant and hideous looking, like disgusting. And the way it was like, okay, the way it even appeared on the screen and everything, the way they showcased the tension that they built when they revealed that fish. Oh my god. So I'm watching this video on TikTok and I see this brown little terrifying looking fish float up into the ocean. And everyone's like, anglerfish. And I'm like, what is this thing? It is, ugh, ugh, what is that? And I am just like connecting the dots there. And I'm like, okay, that is the fish from Finding Nemo. And then they reveal the size of the fish. Okay? The size is the palm of your hand. It fits in the palm of your hand. That's how tiny it is. In my head, I'm thinking it's like gigantic, you know, like bigger than me, 10 times bigger than me, is what I'm thinking. It turned out to be this small. This small? What? And it was like, just like the brain chemistry just kind of like, it's that small? They should apologize for the wrong representation in Finding Nemo. Just saying. Also, I think Finding Nemo was not the only one that represented the anglerfish. It was also Luca. I think Luca did this too with oh my god, Uncle Ugo. I think that was an anglerfish too, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. But it also had that little tube light hanging from the top. Tube light. I say tube light, but whatever it is, you know, like okay, so from what I know is that that is the only light they know because they come from the dark place of the ocean. No sunlight goes there, nothing. So that's the only light that they know. And this little fish, who's supposed to be female, by the way, she swam up to the surface and then she looked at the sun, apparently, and then she passed away 2 hours later. So, yeah, basically, I was just so interested in this because I was like, after seeing the face, it kind of terrified me. But, like, you know, and then I started seeing versions of these stories. So the first version was this one, super poetic, right? This female fish, and like, you know, the only light that she ever knew was her own. And like, she was probably so lonely down there. And then she was just like, I need to find the light. I want to see a light that's not made by me. I want to see the light that's out in the world. She keeps on swimming up. And like, the thing is, if you think about it, right? Girlie took a lot of days, not days, probably months maybe, because she's this tiny and she's swimming from. Let me actually check. So the anglerfish actually lives 200 to 2,000 meters deep. which is 650 to 6,600 feet deep. And they live in the, I could be really butchering the pronunciation over here, but bathypelagic bathypelagic zone, which is basically known as the midnight zone of the ocean. And they're usually they're creatures who are adapting to extreme pressure, darkness, cold. So it was kind of really weird that she came all the way up. Okay? So yeah, the first version, I'm just gonna continue, but basically the first version's supposed to be like about hope and bravery, and like this girlie really swam all the way up, and look at her, she's thriving. She, even if she, like, she knew that she was about to die, and just before dying she wanted to see the sunlight. She had to make sure what's out there in the world. She is the one who survived, like, like that really hopeful, like, oh my god. And like people are crying over this story, people were sobbing. Now the question is, did I cry? Yes. Why? Hear me out, okay? So the thing is, anything Pixar makes me cry. I told you something's wrong up here, but anything Pixar has the potential to make me cry. Not every time, but yeah, has the potential to make me cry. So somebody did an AI thingy and put make the Anglerfish story but Pixar, and then posted it on TikTok. And I saw that. So therefore I was sobbing. Okay? So yes, I did cry at the story. And okay, listen to me, okay? I get it. It's kind of dramatic, cinematic, doesn't really have any background to it. But this story is so cute, okay? Like I just find it so cute that apparently she was like all lonely and stuff. And then she swam all the way up to see the sun. And she was like, oh my god, there's a whole world out here. I'm pretty sure they can't even see in the light. Let's be honest for a second here, okay? Scientifically, if she's made for the pressures down there, I'm pretty sure she didn't even see what she came up to see. Okay? But, okay, this story just makes me like, people are talking about getting anglerfish tattoos. I think some of them actually did, if I'm not wrong. But there are people who are like literally genuinely like, I need an anglerfish tattoo because it represents this like really strong woman. Like, even if I'm dying, I have to find the light. I have to find the light out there, type of thing. So I'm not against it. I think it's really cute. I think it's like fair. The second version of the story that I heard was a little bit more like, what? So basically, apparently, what's believed, I'm not going to claim any of these actually. I'm not even going to say believed or anything because these are just all of this information comes from TikTok to me. Okay? Don't judge me for it. But yeah. Okay? So the second version of the story is where they believe that she just got really bad gas and that is what made her float up to the surface. I don't even know how to react to that. Okay, so I keep on saying consumed, but I saw all of these TikToks of like, oh my god, she flew the sun, like, oh my god, so strength of babe. And then I hear this. How am I supposed to feel? What am I supposed to be feeling? Am I supposed to be laughing? Am I supposed to be like, so funny? Oh my god, so stupid. No, I feel bad because if that's the story, I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like, huh? She just got gas? She like me for real, but she just got gas. That is insane. That is like, I don't want to believe in that story. No. I don't want to believe the fact that, oh my god, girl, you just got gas, so that's why she floated up the surface. I know that could be real, but do I want to take a leap of faith and believe that story? No, I don't want to. Because there's nothing there, you know? Okay. So if that's the logic, a lot of deep sea creatures should be resurfacing. Like, it's like my girlie only like the only one who had IBS and was like, oh, time to go up. I don't know. I don't want to believe that one. Then there's a third version to this story, which actually terrifies the shit out of me because a lot of people believe that down there are creatures. Well, actually, the honest truth is that we have explored more of the space than we have our ocean, the sea. Okay? And that's why I never want to swim in the sea ever. Okay? I used to be a huge Little Mermaid fan. I wanted to be Ariel. I thought I was Ariel. Like, I was sick to the point where I used to go to my grandpa's office and I used to find thermocol sheets. I used to make fins out of it. And then I used to paint them green, put them on my feet, and then walk with my feet like penguins and pretend like I am in the ocean. I am sick in the head, you guys. To be very fair, this was when I was like 5, 6, okay? And I didn't really have anything to do because the entire time we had Aaj Tak News playing on the TV. So the only other option that myself and me had was to, like, go around and fool around in the office and do stuff like this and then, like, figure out that you're not really that. I was obsessed with mermaids. I was obsessed with the ocean. I was obsessed with swimming. Okay. And then every time that you're obsessed with something happens that, like, just kind of takes you back for a second and you're like, ooh, never meet your heroes type of thing. So once I was familiar with the internet, this is years later from when I was 5 or 6, but still, I got more familiar with the internet. YouTube was a thing. And then I just, quickly searched out, oh my God, okay, real mermaids. I really wanted to believe that there were mermaids out there, okay? So I'm searching this and terrifying images. Like, like I'm pretty sure they weren't real because I don't think mermaids are real anymore. If they do exist, more power to them. Love you for that. Slay. But saying slay to mermaids is just like it's the biggest brain rot of Gen Z. Gen Z is the one who created brain rot, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, but more power to you if you do exist out there. But I personally don't believe that they do anymore. But at that time, when I saw those pictures, I was like, oh shit. If that's how they look, if that's what mermaid was supposed to be, I don't want any of that. I'm good. I'm good. So I stopped dreaming about swimming in the ocean, being a part of the clan, being one of the mermaid sisters, finding Flounder, playing with Sebastian, finding Prince Eric at the end of the day. All of those hopes were taken away from me from that one picture. Okay? But yeah. So we learned that it wasn't as great as we thought. And Disney really fucks you up. It really doesn't tell you the reality of things, I guess. Anyways, so basically, I found a very, like, hidden, like, my secret hidden fear was, like, megalophobia and the ocean. And just, like, something about big things in the ocean, right? Like a big ship inside the ocean. Like just the idea of it makes me like I can't, no. I don't want that. I don't want to even imagine that. Even when I see, like, like in video games when you're playing them, I don't play video games, so my brother used to, right? So there was this Jurassic Park video game that he used to play, and the moment you go inside the water, it becomes like, it's like kind of blue and then dark beyond. Oh, just like that. It scares me like nothing. I hate that. I hate that. Like, some things just gross you out. This one just, like, makes me cringe and shit my pants out of fear, basically. Yeah, so learn how to be scared of water at that point in time. And since then, I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing any of that. Like, this is not. Mm-mm. So imagine when you hear a story about this anglerfish coming up to the surface, and people are like, what if there is something a lot more terrifying down there that made her swim all the way up? You said, what? What? Now that is disgusting and terrifying. And no, I don't want any of it. Please do not come up. Whatever you are, stay down there. I do not need you upstairs. Please. Like, I don't want this. Like, I've heard horror stories. I know the squids that are, like, transparent. I've heard Godzilla lives down there, right? Also, like there are so many videos of, like, telling us, like, oh, this species of crab lives down there. this species of squids live down there. It's okay. Down there is insane. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like, as a girl's girl, I want to say that the anglerfish was beautiful, gorgeous. But girl, she kind of looked terrifying. Like, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. She was not beautiful. She was very terrifying looking. Okay? Let's just be honest. Sometimes, girl to girl, she was ugly. She did not look pleasing to the eye. Okay? Like, strong woman, but still, man, like, no, I cannot call that pretty, okay? Like, it was kind of terrifying to see that, okay? There's this new character in this, like, horror movie from Bollywood called Sarkata. That's what she looked like, a little bit, okay? I know I'm being mean. Maybe she did come to see the light, okay? And that still makes me cry, but goddamn, she was not pretty. As much as I want to believe that she was pretty. But okay, among the three versions, I have to say I'll rank the sunlight one the first, the horror one second, and the gas has to be the third. Cause oh my god, what a way to like just like the other two have like fear. One has fear factor, the other has poetic factor, and this one just has gas factor. Gas, really? Girlie swam 200. How much was it again? 2,000 meters up to the surface. And we're gonna give her gas? Yeah. Girlie had gas. Really? I think even if that's true, we should just rule out that story. Just let it go. You know? She was stronger than that. She was more fearless than that. She was gas free. Let's do that. Let's make that her story, okay? But yeah, no. Overall, it is terrifying, okay? The fact that a creature who's not supposed to come out to the surface like that was out there, it does make you a little bit concerned. And because that part of the ocean is also not researched or explored enough, that does make it a lot more scary. But it is interesting, I don't know. Maybe there's some superstition believed. Superstition? I don't know. Maybe how I don't know how to say this, but like in cricket, when it's like if it's 11-11, it's bad luck, stuff like that. Or like in the outside world, if it's 11-11, something good will happen. Like make a wish, it will come true. Maybe like anglerfish coming up to the sea, the surface, has some sort of like I did hear something about it, but I'm not sure. But like an anglerfish swimming up to the surface means that there's going to be a big natural disaster. I'm not surprised. Okay, I've dealt with natural disasters back and forth. Okay, I be dealing with earthquakes, tsunamis on a daily basis. Actually, that is too much. Earthquakes, yes, earthquakes do happen a lot in Japan, but tsunami was that one time, and that was actually really, 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 really scary. Okay, like that was a hard time. We'll get into that some other day. But yeah, overall, the anglerfish story was just like the symbolicness of it, the symbolic journey of her flip. I can't speak anymore. I think, yeah, we're running out of time. It's like, it's time. My brain's like, okay, Mihika, now. Anyways, but there is that whole symbolic journey of her swimming up. That's cute. The entirety of like, I don't know, just like maybe the temperature because of the climate change and everything, she felt like she just had to get out of there. I feel worse if that's the case, if there was like this climate change factor in it. Oh my god. I just feel so bad. She genuinely thought that she could like find a better life on the surface and then she dies because she's not even built for that pressure. That's worse. But yeah, if there is something more disturbing down there, and that's why poor girlie was scared and swam up, that's something else, okay? That's really something else. But yeah, that was my little, I guess, processing session for today. I don't know. Have you guys heard of this? What is your theory? What do you think? I didn't want this, like, I kind of just like wanted to share my opinion on this because it was all on my over my FYP, and I was just like, maybe this is the best topic to process with the processors. And so that's how I was like, okay, I'm going to sit with this topic today and I'm going to talk about it. By the way, if you guys can hear this sound, this is my bracelet given to me by my cousin. And I really love it. So that's why I'm wearing it today. And that's why you're going to hear this constantly, because I just realized that every time I move my hand, you can hear it. But it's okay. A little bit of a sound effect in the background, okay? For your entertainment. To bless your ears, I do this. Speak and ring this bell on my wrist. Okay? Anyways, guys, have a good day. I love you, I guess. And tell me about your theory about the anglerfish and share how you feel about it, because I am a little bit terrified. I am scared. But the poetic version makes me feel better. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's whatever. But anyways, have a good day. Love you guys. Bye. Leave now. Bye.